So, Josie, I appreciate you sharing your time with me here today. I understand that diabetes runs in your family,
Yes, it does.
and I was wondering if you could just kind of give me a little bit of background about, how, who in your family, just a little bit of background about how diabetes was introduced into your family's life.
Well, right now it's been introduced with my father. He has had diabetes for about 10 years and has just recently been told that he does need dialysis in order for him to go on a little further. And so he's recently started about 2 months ago, and seems to be doing a little bit better and come off a little bit of medications and things, but that's been one of the things that he's had to experience doing.
And a couple months of kidney dialysis.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Kidney dialysis.
Do you remember back when he was, by chance, when he was first diagnosed? Do you remember about that?
Well, the one thing I can remember is that him saying that he was going to have to start taking medications for the diabetes, but it wasn't anything that I can remember was any drastic changes or anything like that happening. Just the fact that he just said, "Oh, guess what? I have diabetes."
So it's kind of more matter of fact.
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
And so So I assume, did you see any drastic? Did he make any drastic lifestyle changes, or did it kind of seem just business as usual?
Business as usual. About the only changes they had is that my mom and dad did join the Y. They went and exercised when they could. And that with them being retired, it helped a lot that they had that time in the morning. And that's about the only change he really made.
Mm-hmm. When you kind of look back on your life, like growing up and so forth, and reflect upon your lifestyle, how you ate, do you see anything as you look back that may have kind of helped set the stage for the diabetes?
Yes. As a matter of fact, looking back, the way we ate, it was in a Hispanic family, there's always the tortillas. We ate a lot of potatoes, corn. We had, as children, we were able to get sodas whenever we wanted to. Mm-hmm. And so, not knowing any of that at the time, that we were only, damaging ourselves at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And was there much focus, if any, on exercise during that time?
We were all active, believe it or not. We were all in sports, baseball, football, just about anything that there was to do. And of course, back then in schools, we had recess to where you did do exercise and run around and play. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what kept all of us pretty active.
And what about your parents? Was there any?
About their only activity was trying to get 5 children in the right place at the right time. So that was about their exercise right there.
Like trying to herd cats, trying to keep everyone going.
Yes.
So he has diabetes, and how has it impacted the rest of the family? His diabetes. I think the biggest thing that impacted us is the fact that with them getting older and not driving as much, we have to take turns taking him to dialysis. He does that three times a week, so that's on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Saturday. My brother is a firefighter, so he probably has the easier schedule to be able to help during the week. My sister and I take turns on the weekend. She does 1 week and I do the next week. Mm-hmm. But it's a long day because we have to get him there at 10 in the morning, and sometimes depending on the schedule with all the other patients that are in the dialysis, if they're running late, we could be there up to 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wow.
So it's pretty much an all-day affair.
And how does it affect? Does it affect your dad afterwards? That afternoon, that evening?
It affects him mostly just by being tired. That's a long day to have to sit there on a machine, and then him coming home and pretty much having to rest the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm. So you, your sister, and your brother have to arrange your life and your schedule somewhat around his
That is
dialysis.
Correct. Yes, that is correct.
To help share that load.
Mm-hmm.
If you were, having had this experience with diabetes in your family, having to arrange your schedule now and stuff to assist your father to get to kidney dialysis, just kind of having had this whole experience, if you were going to kind of share something with the people viewing this interview and our discussion here, what is there anything you'd say to them, or what kind of thoughts do you have that you would like to have them aware of?
Yeah, I think one of the things is nowadays we do have so much literature now available. There's classes that people can take, information that is so easily ready for people to find out about it. And I would just encourage everybody to start eating correctly and doing the exercise.
Mm-hmm.
They're both work hand in hand, and and I think that's one of the biggest things that they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is start educating the family.
Yeah, take more of an active role.
Mm-hmm.
Because his diabetes has definitely impacted the rest of the family.
Oh, yes.
Clearly
Clearly
that's going on.
Yes, it has.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.